Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing Smooth as a Hedge in the 1-minute pool on ICC. First game of the session against this player. Let's play here. They might be able to play a queen b3 type move, but
Check.
that's a chance I am willing to take. Okay, I gotta go here, because there's some annoying stuff with g4, like they're playing right now. Hopefully this doesn't hurt me too bad, but yeah, this is not so good. I have to weaken my structure. He's gonna take, and then e6 is kind of vulnerable. We'll see, though. I'm not sure d4 was the best way of exploiting that. Let's offer a queen trade just to reduce the risk to our position. I guess here, got to defend g6. Okay, take. Let's just go here. He can come in and check. Better hide this way. Let's come here and attack this pawn. Castles, maybe? No, it is not castle. Okay, let's come here. Bring this over. Probably knight e7 is a good way to eject the queen. Bishop d6, attack the queen. Come here. h5 is weak. I don't know if I can exploit that, though. Also, my king is still poorly placed. Let's come here. I really would not like to see a knight on e5 eventually. Let's stop any business. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to try to work my king over.
Check.
Okay, I get the desired trade. I think that helps. I think that makes me happy to some degree. They're a little bit faster than me right now. Let's come here. I'm going to bring this back. Let's come here, and then, whoa, we dropped that. Let's see if he wants to play it out. He does. Okay, let's come in here.
Check.
Check. Let's try to get in a check there. Not sure what I'm doing with my rook right now, but it doesn't look very smart, whatever I'm doing. Let's take here.
Check.
Still not smart what I'm doing. Move.
Check.
Trying to get this in. Let's run this pawn.
Check. Check.
Ooh, he ran out of time. Okay, fast game there. Sorry, not much commentary towards the end. As you've seen on ICC, sometimes I can get into some really crazy time scrambles. This player's fast, no doubt about it. But I think I have the skill edge on them. So hopefully that makes up for it. Let's go bishop d2. I had an OTB game like this not long ago. So playing it this way, let's go bishop d3, and then knight d2. Let's castle. And then I'm going to play for f4. This is the plan. Let's come here, offer a trade. Maybe taking on e5 would have been better. This will have to suffice, though. Let's come here and threaten mate. He's weakening his dark squares a bit. Maybe h4, h5. Maybe I can send my h-pawn at him. Looks okay. Let's go queen f3. Send this in. Okay, now we can take here at least. Knight g4. Yep, good move. I gotta guard this pawn. Let's come here. Annoy him. Let's do this. I'm trying to get at this. He can just take it, though. Can't he? Knight takes e4. Oh, no, he can't. I have a rook backing it up. Okay, this is a good move then, I think. e4. Let's keep pushing. e5. Take. Yeah. Take with the queen. So now we're up time and material. e6 is coming. Let's just come here. Let's look for a trade. Come here.
Check.
And we're going to set up a mate. Okay, so we got him. Got the hedge again. Back in the pool. Let me just check who this player is. Anonymous. Anonymous FM. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday or end to your Saturday. I ran a Halloween stream yesterday, and many of you guys probably played in it. It was a lot of fun. We played 2 thematic tournaments. One was the Halloween Gambit, and the other one was the Frankenstein Dracula variation. And both tournaments were on Lichess. It had a really good turnout. I think the first one got 94 players, and the second one got 88 players. So awesome to see you guys coming out and supporting these live streams. I'm going to try to do more thematic tournaments because I know people like those. Some popular requests have been the Bon Cloud variation and also the Grob 1G4. So I'm going to try to work those into the live streaming schedule. Not that I have a live streaming schedule, but you know what I mean. Okay, who's in the pool right now? I'm waiting to be paired, but doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of action at present. Got some assorted title players. Okay, let's play e4 in this game against dlchluna. I'm going to go for a King's Indian attack. He did a very early capture. I think bishop b5 is a good way to take advantage of this. And then maybe knight c4. I don't know if this is that great
Check.
for black. Kind of get a Sicilian-like position. They can play bishop g4. Okay, I'm going to guard the d4 square. I might retain my bishop pair. I'm thinking. Really, that move actually works, doesn't it? Good move by them. Bishop e3. I just have to continue as if nothing happened now. I mean, they're totally safe, but yeah, that was a good way to highlight the fact that my queen was overloaded. They're a bit slow, though, so maybe I can come back by taking advantage of that. Let's go bishop d5 and just kind of blockade. Bring this back. Now they're picking up the pace a little bit. Let's play bishop c5. If that knight moves, I might have got in something annoying like queen takes e5. Now I'll just try to bother the queen. He keeps using tactics to stop me from winning my material. All right, now I think I might have a good chance of surrounding this pawn. Take. Take here. Okay, so we won the pawn back, and I think we're going to get our rook to the 7th rank, too. Oh, you can take d1. Interesting. All right. Well, it's 2 rooks versus... let's do this.
Check.
Just solve any back rank issues we might have. Let's take.
Time warning.
Okay, I'm going to take.
Check.
All right, we're going to enter this endgame. Hard to assess this endgame, but if I get my king up and participating, maybe I have a chance to win. It's going to be hard to neutralize these pawns,
Check.
both of them. Let's bring the king up. Got to
Check.
stay aggressive. Okay. Let's do this. So now we're coming at him with both of these pawns. This is going to be
Check.
tough for him. b7 check is coming. Yep. So he's just bailing out. Let's do this. All right. Come over, take these guys. Yep, and we win. Okay. So some tricky moves by dlchluna, but they spent a lot of time trying to find them. Knight takes e4 was a nice shot, because if queen takes e4, queen takes b5 is the answer. If bishop takes c6, they have queen takes c6. So I don't see how I can respond to that move. Also later, maybe pushing the d pawn or playing even knight takes d4 was a bit much. I don't think they had to go in for this. And after knight d5, queen takes, take here, this position was hard to assess. I mean, their knight is out of play on d1. I didn't manage to trap it. Maybe I should have played differently with my queen. I kept it on the queen side, but maybe I should have brought it back to the king side or something. All right, so keep up the pace against this player, make them think early on, and hope to flag them, exploit their slowness in the endgame. That's the game plan. All right, e6. They can go after my bishop pair if they want. They do. Okay, we'll just play bishop d6. I'm used to giving up the bishop pair as a Scandinavian player. It doesn't matter. Just give it up and don't think twice about it. You get these nice pawns, nice solid position to work with. Let's do this. And then I was going to take this way, was the plan. Maybe knight e4? Okay, let's get out of the way of this pin. Let's do this. Let's come here. Knight e4 maybe could be played. My point is that I'm setting up for this. Take. Take. Okay, defend f6 and also the bishop. I've got everything under control as it stands. If queen g4, I have f5, which is really nice. Good move there. He's threatening knight e6. All right, I'm going to try to... I don't know what I'm going to do, because he's going to take. Take, take, take. He takes that way. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Now queen e1 is a threat he's got to watch out for.
Check.
So let's do this. Let's play f5. All right, let's try to bully him with a queen trade possibility there. I don't want to trade on that square, though. Draw would be really lame. I don't want to draw. I know he can go and win d5, but I still don't want to draw. I'm playing for the W. Let's take. Let's
Check.
trade here now. I think this endgame has got to be close to winning.
Check.
Okay, take there. Ooh, now he can't stop me from queening. That's got to be close to
Check.
mate.
Check. Check. Check.
It's got to be close to mate. Let's just do a trade.
Check.
All right, we get the flag. So, lots of time scrambles. Chess 2K is the next opponent. Haven't faced a title player yet. Well, except for that FM. That counts. But no IMs or GMs yet. Okay, Chess 2K. Are you going to play a King's Indian attack on me? Kinda. Guess we'll find out. Let's bring this knight over here. Maybe bishop f5, go for e6 and bishop e7. It's castle now. Okay, let's try to get something going on this wing. Take. And if the pawn is pushed, knight c2 is good, I believe. So how to defend this guy? If rook e3, then d4. So that's no good. Interesting move right there. Let's do this. I think that's a good reply. Yep. Okay, let's come here. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to let him take. Does not take. Okay. Take there. Let's go here. He's picking up the pace. Let's bring this in. Need to get this coordinated. He's coming at me with those pawns. Don't know if that bothers me too much, though. Okay, let's just bring this over. If queen g5, it threatens mate, but it would leave e1 undefended. So that's a nice aspect of this. Okay, I need to get something going towards their king. Or towards their queen side or something. h4, no, okay. Give a check. Let's try to get knight e4 in, maybe. Take. Come in with the queen somewhere. I'm really having a hard time finding a good avenue to come in with the queen. Okay, now we get closer to them at least. I'm really low on time.
Check. Check.
Yeah, he's just playing for the flag, but he's, of course, justified in that.
Check.
Okay, do this. Ran out of time. I was almost getting the mate there at the end, but took a little bit too much time. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to make progress when I had him on the C file. Didn't quite figure that out. Paid the price. Hey, it happens. Let's go here. Let's take. We'll just do a little trade. Drop this back. Castle. Maybe queen c1. Here. c5. Try to get knight d2 in. Let's play h3 first, though. So I want to go knight c4 and then into d6. That's the plan. I think this is a very good plan. They can get a knight in here or here, but overall I think our outpost is pretty strong. Let's do this. Kick the knight back. Bishop c4. Let's play here. They can try to gradually undermine c5. We'll see if they do that. Moves like a5, for instance. Okay, let's take the file. Let's come here. Do this. He can take b4. Maybe not. I don't know.
Check.
Take. Let's do this. Maybe knight takes b5 is a threat. And then go after d5. Okay, let's do this. Fast, tricky player. I don't know how much of this they've calculated oftentimes, but they're fast and tricky enough to cause me problems. Okay, let's go here. C6 was hanging. I could have taken that on the previous move. Let's do this first.
Time warning.
Let's go here.
Check.
Need to push the pawn. I'm just going to offer a queen trade in a bid to do that. Let's go take. Well, let's first advance these. Okay, once again, he's losing this. All right. That was a much smoother game. I kept up the speed. I didn't slow down in the face of his fast play. So that was much better. Okay, let's do this again. This led to kind of a closed position. He might feel comfortable in that, but he's offering me a pawn here. I'll take it. g6, bishop g7. I don't know if he has much compensation for it. We'll find out. Let's go b6. Maybe put the bishop on the long diagonal. I haven't decided yet. Let's come here. Okay.
Check.
We'll take. Let's come here. Just defend this knight. Come here and attack c2. You defend it with rook e2. All right. Gotta watch out for
Check.
bishop e6 and knight g5. Not much I can do about it now, though. He didn't play it. Interesting. Okay, let's do this. See if he wants to take. Because now I'm hitting some of the dark squares. Let's do this. This looks really good for us. He has to take with a pawn now. Okay, let's come here and attack that. Let's play e5, break this up. Yeah, he pre-moves a lot of moves. I think that could potentially give him issues. Not sure I should do this thing, though. h4. Let's bring this up. Misplayed that.
Check.
He actually missed a better move there. Ooh, e2 is coming.
Check.
Take that. Ooh,
Check.
what do you do now?
Check.
Let's come here. Check.
Check.
All right, I think we got this if we play sensibly enough.
Check. Check. Check.
All right, now we got his rook. Okay, so 2-1 against Chess 2K. We're over 2,500. Back in the pool. Challenging opponent, though. With that speed, he's always going to be hard to put away. Peak rating of 2586 in the pool. It's a legit rating. ICC is my fastest site, though. I feel like when I play on this site, I'm always sharp and I get to execute the type of moves speed-wise that I want to. Sometimes on Chess and chess.com, I don't get to do that. I don't know what it is, but ICC for me is the smoothest interface. Waiting for another game. Woody and Tommy Man are in the pool, 2300s. Very likely I could be paired with either of them. Looks like Black's going to win this one. They're playing pretty fast. So is Woody, though. Can't count him out. Oop, flag. All right, Woody. Me versus you. Let's do this. Vienna variation. Okay, let's play a4. Just rule out any funny business with b5. Let's take and then just take on c4. This is fine. Okay, let's castle. Let's play e5, attack the queen. We'll drop this bishop back to d3. I think I might get a nice attacking position out of this yet. See if he castles queenside. He could do that. This pawn is hanging. I should not have allowed that to be taken. Yeah, now we could more safely castle. Let's go h4. I'm going to try to stake out some territory on the king side. We'll see how he feels about that. Oh, I really want to do this, so I'm going to do it. I think this is actually winning. I get knight g5 in next move after he moves the queen, and I don't see what he does about queen h7 mate incoming. That's a nice little combination. See, pushing the g-pawn down the board actually had a purpose. Yeah, he's resigning now. And if he had avoided taking the knight, then knight f6 check, king h8, there's queen h7 mate. So I had to create play somewhere. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything on the queen side or in the center here, and I lost an a-pawn already, so I got to try to create play on some area of the board, and I thought the king side was the way to go. Probably he should just not castle here. Or after g5, he could have played maybe take once and then g6. Although if he takes once, I could take with a knight, and I might still have threats on h7. So already a little tricky for black. I'm back in the pool. Just check out this game while we're waiting. Pikachu is playing. I recognize that player. I've definitely played them before. All right, Tommy, man. Let's play the delayed Scandinavian. The Scandinavian by transposition. Okay, bishop g4. This is the way to do it. e6. Let's drop this back. Go here. Play the knight to d7. Okay, take. Let's take here. Knight d7. Attack that pawn. Okay, bishop c5. do this. Take this way if he takes. Maybe then I can go after the b2 pawn, although I probably don't want to do it right away. Gotta watch that he eventually doesn't get in knight e4 to d6.
Check.
That would not be pleasant for me. Okay, he's just gonna trade. Let's keep the queens on the board for now. Just for a move, just to see. He might try to kick me around a little bit here. Let's make Luft for the king. See if he gives a check on d8. A5, a4. Knight d6 is decent, though. He has knight takes b7, maybe. I'm going to come here. He might win a pawn out of this, though. Take on a4. Okay. Can he bully me with a trade? Maybe not. Okay, let's come here. Go threaten f4.
Check.
Surprised he's doing this. Let's
Check.
give it check again.
Check.
We'll take here.
Time warning.
Let's take here. Take here.
Check.
Yeah, now he's got all this counterplay with his
Check.
pawns.
Check.
I'm going to try to check him around a little bit and see what we can come up with.
Check. 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 Check.
Let's push the e-pawn. I think our e-pawn is no less dangerous. Now I'm threatening queen near mate.
Check. Check.
Yeah, this is winning for us. So actually the e-pawn combined with threats against his king created some nice counter to what he was doing with his a-pawn. So that worked out well. Okay, we have a king's Indian. He's playing knight c6 early on. I don't really trust this line for black. I don't think it's like terrible for him, but it's probably like slightly worse. Let's do this and maybe play for bishop h6. I don't know. We'll see. He could play f4 now, close up the position. Let's take this way. Okay, he agrees to the trade. c7 is weak, so at all times he has to concern himself with that. Queen h4 might be decent here. He saw it. Let's do this. Guard e4. Better do that. I wonder if he could take e4, though. Maybe could have. Better take this way. Let's go h3. I'm not going to do anything with my dark square bishop yet. Let's come here. d6 check is a threat. He's blockading with that. That doesn't look right, though. Bishop g7 should be played. Yep, he finds that. Let's bring up our king. Let's come back here. I want to attack e5. It's not so easy, though. Let's offer a trade of the light square bishops. Because now, if I can get my king up to e4, that looks really good.
Check.
Let's do this trade. Okay, we'll come here.
Check. Check.
Let's take that.
Time warning.
We'll take that. Let's do this.
Check.
Check. Now we
Check.
can check here. Ooh, if I take, he has h2, amazingly. Okay, I'm going to do this.
Check.
Then we're going to go after that h-pawn. So that's the difference here. Okay, now we can come over. All right, we went on time. That was a winning endgame, though. All right, so a surprisingly strategic game there. Maybe he should have sealed off the king side with f4 instead of taking on e4. I'm not sure taking on e4 is the best. Or after takes and knight takes, maybe knight f5, attack the dark square bishop and try to get into the d4 square. Taking seemed kind of cooperative, and I don't know, seemed like I was doing okay after that. So I'm back in the pool, waiting to be paired. Chess 2K again. All right. Got to be on our game with this one. Does an early e5.
Check.
Let's do this.
Check.
Okay, so we get some trades going. He might play for d5, you never know. He does. Let's play c5. It's a pretty solid setup, though. Take the knight. I'm slow. He loves the pre-moves. This guy was like born to pre-move. All right, e4. We got to go for the attack. Absolutely. Is he going to go knight f3 check? Okay. Well, at least I can check here. And then, got to watch out for bishop h3, though. Yeah, he can still do bishop h3. That's right. Okay, we got to do this. Come here. Not thrilled about my position. Maybe I can do something with it. I don't know. You can check g8. Ah, that's his plan. Yeah, that works out. All right, I resign this one. Let's get back in the pool. My dark squares just became too weak there, or my light squares rather, around my king. Let's do this and then play queen d7 and go for bishop h3. Okay, he's gonna try to save his bishop. Should I do that? He's got a hippo setup going on. e4 looks pretty good. Take. Okay, let's do this and then go here. If he moves that knight, queen takes f2 is the problem.
Check.
Take. Yeah, he's just losing material. And he resigns. All right, I want chess 2K again. I want revenge on that guy. 2 losses to him is too much. Let's take a look. Grobdeg, Alyssa. All right, chess 2K. Let's do this thing. I'm going to play the queen a5 line this time. A little bit more dynamic. Do this. Back the bishop up. Usually they play for some sort of combination of a3 and b4 in this line. That always happens. Okay, let's just take this way. And then... let's drop this back. Get knight d5 in. Why not?
Check.
Okay, let's check and then go here. He's going to make his way to e4. This is... Whoops, that was a mistake. Slip. Meant to do... rook to d8 instead. Hopefully it's not too bad of a slip. He can take b7, but I don't think he should. Let's do this. Let's go here. That was a terrible move. I don't know why I did that. He can just take it with his pawn. Awful, awful idea by me. Okay, let's hide the king. Better bring this back. I'm not playing well in this one. Try for something. Let's go a5. Just going to march that pawn. Okay. Let's double up and see if we can attack it. Bishop e4. That's a good
Time
move.
warning.
Yep, that rook is coming in. He's not giving us anything. Okay, take it. Let's go here. Let's go here, threaten h3. Yeah, he can just play rook a8 now. Well, at least we're making it hard on him. Looks like we're going to get him. Okay. Well, we made it just complicated enough right at the end. So it gave him a taste of his own speed medicine. Yeah, that was totally losing. I'm pretty sure he had a couple ways to end it. I just kept g7 well defended enough that he couldn't crash through on that square. I mean, rook a8 somewhere should end it. Like, he could play it right here, but then I have queen takes, and after rook takes g8, king takes g8, I'm still defending g7. So somehow it works out. I'll play a few more games. All right, chess 2K, our friend again. He's playing this line. Let's go bishop g5 just to mess with him a little bit. Unclear how much it really messes with him, but let's go queen d5, defend that pawn. Take. Okay. Let's just do this. We can really mess up our king side, actually. Probably shouldn't have done that. Let's go here. Maybe knight f5 at some point. Let's do f4. We'll go for the attack. Gotta watch out for knight f2. That might have created more problems than it was worth doing that. Let's come here, I guess. Not sure he should have done that move. Because after e5, this looks pretty good. Let's come here. If he takes rook e2 is the thing. Somehow we worked our way out of those difficulties. Let's take. And then let's take again. Let's come here. You can't take it. Knight c5 was my plan. Let's do this. So I'm going to try to blockade the light squares. And slowly unwind. Like, now I'm going to play bishop d3 next move. And what's he going to do with his king? He's got to run with his king somehow. Okay, let's do this.
check,
Give a check, and then knight e4.
check,
Okay, bring this in. You
check,
could check on there. Not a great move by me. Let's run this pawn.
check,
Take that. Let's come here. Oh boy.
check, check,
All right, let's just do that. Take here.
check, check, check,
Let's bring this up.
check,
Oh man, he's fast. Oh, flag at the end. Oh, all right. Two more games, and then I'm done. I so should have had that one. Yep, just pre-move down there. I was up a rook though, so I should have won. Queen f7, knight e4, take f6. Yeah, somehow I should have won this faster. I allowed him way too much play. You know what I should have done most likely is actually just sack on h6. Just give up the rook for the bishop plus pawn, and then I could have a clear path with my e-pawn. Okay, two more games. Then we'll wrap this session up. Still over 2,500, doing all right. All right, he's doing this little setup again. Let's do knight b6. We'll do that instead. Play it this way. Maybe h5, h4. Maybe. Let's take here. He can take e6 if he wants. Go attack that pawn. Let's castle queenside. Looks okay. Take. Go attack c2. Take this way. H4. Let's come here. You can bring this rook in. That might be annoying. Take c3. Okay, I feel good about that now. Let me get this move in. Come here. All right, let's take. We'll take that too. And then we'll come out with our knight. Let's bring this here. Head towards c6 and attack this pawn. Looks like a good plan.
check,
We'll come here. Come into h2 or g1.
check, check,
Let's come here. I think we're just winning. Let's do this, deflect the queen.
check, check,
We've got this in. Let's
check.
give it a check and go take that. Yeah, and we win. Okay. Last game. Let's see if we can get Chess 2K one more time and maybe end with a win. That would be a good session. So even though the opening perhaps did not go like amazing in this one, I got a position that was safe, and he dropped the pawn on c3, and I kept up the pressure thereafter. e5 was constantly weak for that player. Final game. Oh, Annette is playing. I remember Annette from way back in the day. I used to play this GM all the time. Who is going to be our final victim of the session? And we'll tally the results and take a look at the best list too. Anyone? Who wants it? Knight d4, attack the queen. Probably he'll swing the queen over to h3 and try to set up a mate on h7. Black might have to move the rook, just try to give the king some running room, but queen takes g6 now. Looks good. The problem for Annette has always been his time. Like, he's a GM, but the reason why his rating is so low is because he's so slow. You know, in Bullet, you got to go fast. Knight d6 is going to end things immediately next move. Well, maybe not. Maybe black. Queen d6 mate. Okay, got a cool checkmate in at the end. Surprise. Okay, and we play Annette. So, I don't know. Been many years since we played. Maybe I can try to beat him on the board rather than the clock, though. He's playing the Shigorin, the hyper-aggressive Shigorin variation. Let's play bishop f4 and then pawn e3 here after. What's he going to do? Okay, let's do this, and if he wants to take, he has to repair our structure a little bit. Take this pawn. Let's go after that bishop. Maybe he can just check us, I don't know, but... Yeah, I'll just castle. This position's not amazing, though, by any means. Let's do this. Attack that knight. b7 is also hanging. I think he needs to take a move to address that. He's just going to try to trap our bishop should we do that. Okay, that's smart. I'll give you that, Annette. Let's go here and then put a rook on g1. Determined opponent. Well, he's weakened his light squares a little bit. He can just take there, though. Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. Get that rook out of there. Let's go here. Okay. Rook coming into f2, maybe? Ah, knight g3 mate. No! All right, we lose to Annette. I set myself up for that one because I said he was slow, and I was talking about his poor play. Nah, but he's a GM nonetheless. What is Annette's name again? Gadi Rechlis. Yeah, he's pretty decent. Okay, let's tabulate the results. Played a pretty long session. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wins, and 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, 12 and 4. No draws. Wish I would have had that at the end, though, that win. Stay above 2,500 in magical online internet chess points. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. Talk to you guys later. Bye.